What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Alexa Geibel and I'm a wedding photographer based in Germany. In today's video, I would like to show to you how I use the veil in my wedding photography. You're going to see behind the scenes from the real wedding which I photographed last summer in Germany. So if you are as excited as I am, then let's get the party started. My first tip for you is that you might need an assistant for this kind of pictures. If you don't have an assistant, it's not a problem. You can also ask the wedding guests to hold the veil for you or just strangers on the street. And the way I usually do it with the veil, I ask the person to hold the veil and then I count to 3, and then on 3 the person needs to let go the veil, because usually, especially if it's windy, if the person is through in the veil, then it might fly a little bit strange directions and it's not gonna look nice on the picture. You can also hold the veil with one hand sometimes. So for example, the person is holding the veil and then with the left hand you can also hold the veil, and then with the right hand you can be taking pictures. This way, especially if it's like a portrait shot, this way you are able to play around with the veil as well, and then because you see what you are doing on the screen of the camera and the other person doesn't, that's why you're also able to create some artistic images this way. The next tip, the longer the veil, the better. Usually, guys, if you would like to create some artistic images, like with this wow effects, with the long veil, of course, the longer the veil, the better, obviously. This time we had the veil, which was, I believe, like 3 meters long, which is perfect for this kind of pictures, because as you can see, it was flying really nicely. If your clients don't have the veil, but they saw this kind of pictures in your portfolio, which is usually, in my case, it happens quite often, and then we discuss with them if they have the long veil themselves, and many brides, they don't really want to have a long veil, because of course it's not that easy to move around, it's not that easy to dance and party, and go from one location to another location. That's why many brides, they don't have the veil. I think it's a good idea to be prepared for this kind of occasions. And I do have actually 2 veils with me, always in my car. I also do have many other stuff. If you would like, we can make a topic about that, what I actually take with me to the weddings. But I do have the veil, 1 or 2. I actually have 3 veils at home. No, actually 4, because I got a couple of them as a present from the brides, because they don't need it anymore, so they gave it to me. They told me you can use them in your photo shoots. So I think it's also a good customer service, to give your clients some extras. If you don't have any veils which were gifted to you as a present, you can also buy them, they're like really cheap on Amazon. I saw a couple of veils. My first veil I bought on Chinese website wish.com, and I believe it cost like €5, maybe including shipping, maybe €9, something like that. So there is always an option. So be prepared, guys, and your clients, they will thank you for that. Tip number 7, I usually use the zoom lens for the veil pictures. During this photo shoot I use 24-70 2.8 from Sigma Art, and usually I do it like at 24 millimeters, because I would like to have it really open and to show the veil, and then to show also the location. Moving on to the next tip, the family photo. This is actually the most requested picture from my clients, because I do show, of course, this kind of pictures in my portfolio, and then usually people tell me, can we also have something like that at our wedding? And I say, of course, I do have even like 4 veils for you, so you can choose which veil to use. And it's super duper easy. Like I said, I call it a family photo. And before we start, I always like to ease up the tension with my clients, because some people, they are not really comfortable if I'm like standing so next to them underneath the veil. So I'm always saying, now we're going to take some intimate pictures as like one big happy family, and then people usually laugh, and then we go underneath the veil, 3 of us together with the groom, with the bride, and myself. And then I usually hold it, these kind of pictures I like to do myself without an assistant, so I just hold it with the left hand, I play a little bit with the veil, and then with the right hand I'm taking pictures. I do take pictures usually at 24 millimeters, because I would like to show a little bit more of the veil and of the surrounding. The tip number 8, which is quite obvious, but I'm going to mention it anyway, maybe some of you need to hear that. When you take pictures with the veil, usually the pictures, they're more staged. Be prepared, don't expect too much from your couples, because especially if the bride, she has like this huge princess dress, she has a long veil, she is not able to move a lot, obviously, and that's why for this kind of pictures I usually use the simple poses, like standing next to each other, holding hands, looking into each other's eyes, kissing. The groom, he can kiss the foreheads of the bride. Usually this kind of chill poses, relaxed poses, nothing really crazy. And here in the end, guys, you can see that I did take a couple of natural pictures with the veil, like natural poses. That's basically all you can do with the veil, so you can ask your couple to move away from you, come back to you, and yeah, you don't have such a big variety of the poses, but that's okay. I usually actually like to do a combination. We do a couple of pictures with the veil at the wedding day, and then we do without the veil, so I usually like to give a mix of different kind of pictures to my clients. And so that was it for today. I really do hope you found this video helpful, guys, and you could learn something new, and at the next wedding you're going to experiment with the veil, and yeah, I'm really excited to see your pictures, and I hope this video was helpful. I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay amazing, beautiful, creative as you are. Sending you lots of love from Germany, and see you soon. Bye bye.